All right, friends and followers, welcome back to ZBTV. I'm Zach Bell, and what you see up in the corner is a little promo for a little title card for my other show, Trucking It. When you get through watching this episode of TalkZach, go check that out and let me know what you think in the comments. Now I'm going to hide that, and we'll get started with TalkZach. So, for those of y'all wondering what I do to stay healthy on the road, now I've covered that a lot on my Trucking It, but I also cover it here as well. That's something that crosses the boundaries. So, here's some things that I do normally during cold and flu season, or allergy season, or whenever stuff's going around like what's going around and continuing to spread now. For those people who like to call it the zombie apocalypse, I'd rather just call it that than to call it something else. So I'm going to talk about that right now. First is a spray disinfectant. I have to cover up the name on here because of YouTube, unless I get paid this by the particular company. Now, I know the brand name one called Lysol keeps getting sold out in my area, but there are other brands still available, and this is one of them. And it's an awesome smelling disinfectant that you can get at your local warehouse clubs, home improvement shops, and certain retail stores. I didn't say everywhere for a reason, because most places don't carry it. I've mentioned face masks on a previous episode. This one has a filter slot in it. I have spare filters for it in my other room, but just to show you, the more layers the better. This one totals out to be 5 layers in all. Medicine for my allergies, so I don't cough and sneeze as often. And of course, I've already got my diabetes control drugs in here too. And oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take some of my immunotherapy drops as well. If you don't know what those are, well, let's just say it's something really cool that helps me keep my symptoms down. And oh yeah, another medicine that helps me with my allergy symptoms. Nasal spray. So, yeah, keeping all that stuff around so I can go do what I want to do later. So, how are y'all doing out there? I want you to leave me some questions here and let me know what you do. I know there's a lot of diet and exercise stuff as well. We'll talk about that stuff in a future episode because it's pretty hard to exercise in a moving truck. It's not impossible, but let's just say it's very difficult when your co-driver's tossing you around, hitting the brake pedal, and dealing with all the traffic on the roads. Especially when things like weights are involved. So, anyways, there's a lot of people who are finding themselves unemployed again because of statewide restrictions that have been placed back into effect. And for those of y'all who are unemployed, you may seriously consider a career in driving. That's where I'm going to plug my other show once I get that up here. Where if you're interested in driving as a career, you might want to check out that other show where I talk about my life as a driver in a team trucking environment. Because that's something that maybe you ought to consider. That things like tube rental and bartending aren't working out for you. Plus, all the truck stops, I know if you are one of those bartenders, just remember places like TA, Pilot, Loves, and other travel centers and, of course, gas stations are hiring still because they need essential workers for things like cleaning the showers and for running the cashier's desk. And you can go to the your local workforce office, or you can go check in your local area and apply online or in person, depending on how they do it at your particular section of the country. And you'll probably have a job within the next couple of days if you're in that position of having to choose between staying unemployed and perhaps getting a new temporary job. Let me see what other headlines are coming up. So another thing that you'll probably want to ask me is where I got this cowboy hat. And my answer is I can't tell you right here on YouTube. But if you follow me on my other social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I'll gladly tell you. Because, again, those YouTube restrictions, gotta love them. There we go. And, well, I'm not offering any promo codes or anything like that. Everything that I have on and everything that I use to film my videos and has been featured in my videos is stuff that I have bought myself with my own cash and my own charge cards. I don't take sponsorships as of right now. If someone does offer me a sponsorship down the line, I'll probably have to consider it, but then I'll have to check that box that says this video has a paid promo for a certain product or whatever. And I am going to do another little plug for my website. If y'all are interested in finding out what I do outside the truck, of course you can watch the episode of TalkZach that I did the other day. But you can also go check out my website at zachswildwest.space, and that's where I showcase some of my best work. Okay, well, I think I'm done talking for now. I'll catch y'all later in a future episode. Stay healthy out there. Stay safe. And until next time, let's make your best trip your next trip. Keep learning. Keep thinking. And I'll catch you later. Bye for now.